Hi guys, I'm here today with a new jungle pattern I found. I created somehow. Mm, it's from a strategy that existed before, and this path is, in my opinion, good for season 15. It might be a thing, or maybe not. I don't know. I'm pre-shotting it. Maybe not for solo queue, you will see why. The main strategy is on the fact that you get you want to control the first blood condition, right? From the fact that it will be a part of an objective to get for the boosted boots. Having control around the first blood, I think it's gonna be like maybe not very important, but it might help for the game. And the second thing is to secure the second objective after the first blood, and the first objective that gets like spawned on the map, right? I mean, it's the turrets, of course, but you can't really get down the first turret. Maybe bot lane if you go like at 4, but it's because the other team swaps and you go like with the top laner jungler with the bot lane dive in and get in the first tower. I mean, it's very specific, right? Other than this, the other objective that spawns first is the Drake, right? Before the grubs. So getting the Drake at 5 minutes, you can like complete it at 5:30, 6 minutes at latest, and you get like your objective bounty, which is like the boots, right? The amelioration of the boots later that you can upgrade. And all the first pattern of the jungle is about this. So you want to secure the first blood. Invading might be a thing, but the problem with invading, you invade, the other team like awaits you, and you get trapped. Like you just want the first blood, right? The other team have the priority of targeting while you get in, right? It might be a thing, invading in solo queue or anything, but in team, after a while, when you know that invading is a strategy to get the first blood, you can use it to control it, right? My strategy is more like a passive one until the first gank, right? Nowadays, the pattern that junglers use in solo queue is the full clear, which is the best because you don't leave anything on one side, or like you clear one side and you try to make a play on the other side before clear your jungle, which is not that good because if you die, you have all your bot side and you have to go top again, and your bot side is not leveled up. So the first clear you usually want to full clear or go for a parallel jungler, right? But you want your level 4 or at least level 3 to do something. Level 3 you get it like from 3 camps, right? In low elo we still may debate that the 3 camps gank may be a good thing, mainly if you gank mid, of course, right? So the 3 camps you can clear it at 2 minutes 20, something like this, 15, right? But my strategy is to gank even before that. So I'm in duo queue with the Lux here, and the first thing we will do is to go put a ward on this red. If you are red side, you want to put the ward on the blue here. Why? I just want to know where Belvet starts. Is Belvet starting top side or is Belvet starting bot side? So we walk in, we see Belvet, right? We don't care. If we can catch her, good, we get the first blood and voila. If not, we ward and we get out. And our clear starts from the buff on bot side. I explain why top side doesn't work that well. But we start on top side and notice what my Lux starts. This word I used it, right? And Lux starts with the red trinket, right? The oracle. And why is that? You will see at 125 she uses the oracle and she walks in to check if there is anyone. I don't know what she's doing here. She spotted them from the oracle, and if there was a ward, she cleans it. And me, after having done the first clear, I will immediately gank bot lane. It's a strat that existed with like Twitch jungle, and every jungler that could gank level 2. It's like 3 years ago, something like that. Whatever. So I gank, I'm level 2, they are level 1, they can get level 2, right? And the first blood, I miss everything, right? I just missed everything. We use everything, we secure the first blood, right? It's, by the way, on the patch of the season 14, right? So when it will be like season 1, because they will rename it, the first blood will get us like the first objective, and the second thing will be the Drake, right? So after doing it, I had information that Belvet started top, right? So from this info, what I do, I will invade her jungle. Why it's not very good on top side? It's because I will be too late on clearing at least 2 camps. I need the support to help me on the clearing, right? In the situation where I don't see Belvet on the ward and therefore I know she started bot side, I will have to go back to my jungle. I will skip the golems. I will go to this camp. Then I will go do my top side, which is like 5 camp. I will be late from Belvet, but on my back I will be level 3 and more than a half. I will need to clear 1 camp and I will get to Drake at 5 minutes exactly. And that's the idea of the strategy, is to get level 4, to get the latest back possible, right? As a jungler and as a bot lane. That's why it's better to be on duo queue or in team. And to get ready for this Drake. In this situation, Belvet started top, so I'll get the blue. Lux helps me, just a little bit, some autos is enough. And she will back off. Did I skip the... I think I skipped this. No, I didn't. Right. My movement was a bit sus, I have to say. The idea here for bot lane is to... they can still stay, right? They want to back at 4 minutes 30 or 4 minutes. The best is at 4 minutes you have time to clear at least 1 wave. right? So they don't lose anything. So they get another kill because bot lane is doomed at this point. You see the Yasuo is still level 1. If you want, you can dive him. If you didn't get first blood on the first place, you can still like come back after the invade. Here, of course, sadly, I mean, not sadly, because it's logical. She saw me bot lane. That's why like 3 camp gank doesn't work, because you get invaded and that's it. But because you took at least 2 camps, you will be late in farming compared to Belvet, but you get like the first blood for your bot lane. So you don't want to do it with a hyper carry jungler, more like something that can gank level 2 and that can still somehow get farmed later. It's like Draven, Xingqiao, what do we have more? Diana. Diana is a good like level 2 gank because you get Q, double dash, but you need that first farming clear, and it has good camp clearing. The only problem you will have to get sometime quite like early on some control on the top side, or you have to full checking the full enemy jungler. The problem with this wolf, you get like too far, you have to back and you lose a lot of time, right? You want really to back the latest possible. So here, after taking these 2 camps, I will check my 2 other camps. So in total I'm losing like 1 camp, right, compared to Belvet. I check this, then this, and then I will go back and I will be on the Drake the latest possible. I mean the earliest possible at 5 minutes, and I will have about the latest possible, right? So at this point I didn't really need help from Lux, but because at this point they have to clear this wave. This wave they have to clear it. Yasuo is doing like I don't know what. They should clear it. This wave they should clear. I don't know what they are doing, right? Well, Lux is backing because she knows at 4 minutes we have to back. We'll have to deal with the wave. Smolder is not in comms, you see, and I'm backing. We backed like more or less at the same time. I go back and I buy. I'm level 4 already, because I get level 4 here if Belvet started here, right? So I have the latest back possible. I buy pickaxe, 25 attack, and a control ward. Belvet, if she comes to contest, she's maybe at the same like level, but because she went for this clear where she gets my top side and I get her bot side, I have a free Drake, right? In the situation where she started like bot side and I have to get my side, right? When she will back, she will be on her blue side, right? But at 5 minutes, she will be somewhere here and she will be going for her top side, right? And again, the Drake will be free, unless they play for the Drake after her bot side. That's where things can be maybe a little bit tricky, but she won't get level 5 technically after clearing her bot side after her back, unless she ganked and get somehow some XP, right? So it will be level 4 against level 4, and you have a better bot lane because you got first blood. You deny them like maybe 1 wave or 2, and at this point like you have, and if they did back, like he backed late, but he still get a late back where he gets a lot of resources while Yasuo has nothing, right? So this Drake fight is winnable, and you do it. If they come contest, you kill them and you do it, right? But the priority is to get the Drake. Why the Drake and not the grubs? Because the Drake gets at 5 minutes and the grubs at 6 minutes. If you play for the grubs, they might do the Drake before and you lose the first neutral objective. The idea is that I secured the two first objectives, which are the First Blood and the Drake. This is still like the patch 14, right? The season 14, so it doesn't matter. It was just a test. And after that, like if you see the flow of the game, it didn't go well. It's low elo, so it's okay. But I secured this. I should never be able to do it, right? Belvet should have it from if she went for the vertical jungling, right? So let's say I didn't get the 3 grabs, doesn't matter. And when the next Drake spawns, if she did it on spawn, it will spawn like at the same time, and there you will have the first decision, either to play for the second Drake and go for the fast soul at 20 minutes. I mean, it will be 23 minutes, the time to do every Drake, or you go for the denial. You don't want them to get 6 grabs, and so you do the second 3 grabs wave, swapping the support and blah blah blah. It will be, I think, in my opinion, for the season 1 on 2025, because you get the evolved boots from an early game advantage, so you have like early game champions, and from this you snowball harder with this. And at 20 minutes, for example, you might not play for the Drake but the Atakan, right? It's like the same, you just have the same advantage, and you play for Atakan, which will be a way better buff to get with the adapt force. With the snowball of the next season, it will be even like the gap will be even greater, right? So I think this early pathing where you go first camp, on blue side it's the red, on red side it's the blue, you gank, right? But before you have to get info where starts the enemy jungler, and either you go for the invade or either you go for the practically full clear, or you just leave the golem, so you do like, I mean, why do I leave the golems is because when she will be starting both sides and she will full clear, she might get here before you even start walls. If you get 2 golems after your gank, you want to go there, because if I'm the enemy jungler, I will do like my top side and I will go directly to the enemy top side, because I know he's late on his clear, right? So that's why after the gank you do this, at least you get level 3. No, you won't get level 3, but with this and this, if you got like 1 or 2 creeps here, you will get the level 3 and you will be able to fight the enemy jungler, because level 2 you just can't, right? And if he started top side, you invade with the support, and yeah, support, when you go clear your own camps, he doesn't help you because it's too far away. Here the supports help you, because who knows, the jungler does like what, 1 camp and comes, but who knows that, and you need a faster clear before the enemy jungler, if he isn't clever enough to go for a vertical jungling, ends up here when you are doing the grump, right? That's it. And you want to back at 4 minutes 30 or 4 minutes 15 with bot lane too, and go to Drake and be ready at 5 minutes and start it right away to get the boots. That's my jungle pattern. I hope you liked it, and maybe see you for another path.